Hi everyone, this is Sorvia, aka Jamie Harris, and I've got a little bit of a question for you out there in America. Well, if you live anywhere in the Chattanooga area, you've certainly heard of the Chattanooga Market. It is located at the old Cricket Pavilion. I believe it's called Finley Stadium Cricket Pavilion. I don't know what it's called now, but it's around that area-ish. You get off Broad Street. But anyway, there are tons of vendors there and they sell some stuff, some awesome stuff, and I wanted to be a part of that. Well, I made these hair sticks. I'm gonna get some out for you. What I do is those hair sticks right there. I cut the rods, sand them, paint them, gloss them to a shine so they slide through the hair very well. And I also attach a charm. I could leave them plain like these, but I wanted to add some charms for personality. So these have hearts, they're dangly. And if you have long hair like mine, I don't like to put mine in ponytail holders because that puts stress mark on the hair and it makes the hair very brittle. Scrunchies, soft fabric and stuff isn't so bad, but these, they don't put any stress pressures on the hair. And I tell people when they do purchase from me or when I give them away as gifts, when you are tired of your long hair, please think of those who don't have any hair at all. There are tons of places around that take hair donations. Great Clips, I believe, certain times they will give you a free haircut for a hair donation. And if there's not a place around you that does hair donations, contact Locks of Love. They will send you a box. When you get your hair cut, just ask the stylist to ponytail it for you and send it off. That's all you have to do. So just remember those who have no hair at all. What you do, if you've had any dealings with hair sticks, your hair is very long like mine, is kind of twist it up and gets it right out of your face, slides right on through, and you've got a nice little dangly charm there. Certainly you can brush it, braid it, and then twist it if you'd like to. I got a twig sticking up right there. But usually I'm doing it in front of the mirror and I've got my full attention on the hair stick itself. So my hair is also a little wet, so it's being stubborn. But that's all you have to do, just twist them up in there and put your hair up and you're good to go. Well, I was parolesing around, that's my metaphor there, I was parolesing around the Chattanooga Market, and I decided I wanted to be a part of this phenomenon. So I made several of those. I assembled several of these. I'll get to that in a moment. And I went to one of their orientations and put in a request to become a vendor. Well, I got a Dear John letter from the Chattanooga Market saying, we regret to inform you that we are not interested at this time. They said that my product didn't look specifically homemade or crafted or whatnot. I asked why, and they said, well, my product looked more assembled more than produced. Well, okay. I asked them to specify, how does that make it look, and no answer. And I've got a barrage of emails here I'm going to get to in a minute. So this past year, I went to the Chattanooga Market, and I noticed they had these popcorn bags. And these popcorn bags, they're basically fabric and dried out corn. You put them in the microwave and they heat up. They stay heated for about 30 to 45 minutes. They're awesome. And several people have them. Malls have them. You just walk around any flea market for about 15 minutes and you'll find them. Some are made out of rice, some are made out of popcorn, but you can get them pretty much anywhere. Well, I seen these being sold at the Chattanooga Market. Well, here's a list of emails that started out between me and some people from the Chattanooga Market. For legality reasons, I won't name names. But I was curious as to what the difference between my assembled hair sticks and their created popcorn bags. I don't want to call them corn bags, but they're popcorn bags. So here's the first email. I wrote, last year I applied to become a vendor at the Chattanooga Market. I was rejected on the hair sticks I had cut, sanded, painted gloss, and attached a charm for dangle effect. I was told that my product looked assembled and not created. Well, now tell me this. I noticed that someone was selling popcorn bags that you heat in the microwave for warmth. These are nothing more than sewing corn into fabric. How is that different from what I assembled? I didn't receive an email for a few days, and so I sent another one. Got a little snarky. Yeah, I'm snarky. I said, well, since I have not received a reply to this email, I will assume this market is nothing more than an uppity, snooty, members-only cult who wishes not to receive any vendors unless they can make the owners boatloads of money. So, yeah, I called them a cult. So I went ahead and received an email right after that. I got some hornets stirred up. And I'm putting this public because there's no way I'm getting in. I'm done calling them a cult. I'm in trouble. So a guy wrote me back and said, Jamie, a few things. First off, your assumption is about as far from the truth as could be possible. The amount of money someone makes at our market or what they project will not make at our market is not a factor at all in the decision making of the process. We are not a members-only cult. We regularly accept new vendors to be part of this market on a weekly basis. And last, this is our off season, and staff is in and out of the office at this time is why your first message was not responded to. If you would have been patient, you would have been responded to. Okay? So I know I've been to an orientation, and I think it's like they top it off at like $300 or so much, whatever the percentage is of what you're selling, but they top it off. And I wrote back, I said, okay, sweetie, now answer the first question. I would like to know what the difference in my assembled hair sticks and the created popcorn bags that you put in the microwave. A couple of days, no answer to that. And you'll see in a minute there's a pattern here. My email is very slow pulling up. But yeah, I've saved these emails, so if you'd like me to forward them, I can. And as far as new vendors are concerned, I go there a lot to purchase bread from Rembrandt's coffee shop and Rembrandt's bakery. They have some awesome bread there, and they only sell a certain type of bread at the market, so that's why I go there. And I look around, and it is very, very rare I ever see a new booth. It's always the same old, same old. So I wrote back again. I said, I noticed you accidentally forgot to answer the question, so I sent you a little reminder. And by the way, I have been to an orientation, and I do have a coworker that works in the market. I won't mention their name, but they told me it is real hard to get on. You practically have got to have the next hottest selling item before they accept you. And I'm at the market frequently. I may see one or two new booths, but as far as one a week, no. So why don't you keep it real and tell the truth? Yeah, I'm not getting in the market. Even if I make the holy grail of organic material, I'm not getting in this market. So I just pulled out all the stops. Okay, here we go. Here's from another guy, different guy, and it said, Jamie, we are a producer-only market. We gather a group of people to serve as a jury to vendors. We charge them with originality, skill level, and is there enough of the product to actually be produced by the vendor applicant? I'm very sorry you do not agree with the decision that was made. There are many ways to market a product like yours, and I'm certain you will find one of those opportunities. So if anybody knows how I can market my hair sticks, please let me know in the comments right there. Alright, so I wrote back, you are still failing to answer my question. What is the difference between mine and the popcorn bags that were sold there? Again, I think he's copy and pasting this. I really think he is. He's copy and pasting this answer. It says, Jamie, we are a producer-only market. We gather a group of people to serve as a jury, blah, 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 blah. This is the same thing. And I look, I know I'm pretty much screwed from joining your cult. So now all I need to know is what is the difference between my assembled hair sticks and those created heat corn bags? Come on, man up and answer the question. Don't dance around the answer like you have been doing. It's getting pretty comical because I think he's just hitting Control C and Control V, just my emails. So I asked him several times, And what the difference? I said, come on, just let's play a little game. It's called You Answer My Question. Ready? Here it goes. And I answered the question. Again, we're a producer-only market, jury vendors, blah, 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 blah. I wrote back, okay, now I asked nicely, it's time to go global. And that got a different response. So I'm going to read that to you. Also, guys, look around. Go to Market Weekly and tell me if you see any new booths, because I've yet to see any new booths. He wrote back, Dear Janie, I am sorry you seem to have a problem with our jury's decision. I'm not trying to combative or short. I am not trying to combative or short. Thank you for coming to the market. I do require our jurors to state why one application is denied while another is not. Please accept my sincerest apologies for any hardship this may have caused you. And I wrote back, I said, no, I'm not going to ask you anymore. I'm going to ask America. So everyone out there, can you please tell me what the difference between my assembled hair sticks, there's my my hearts and some crosses, my hair sticks, and those popcorn bags that you see everywhere that keep you real warm and toasty. So if you do have a reason, if you do have an answer for me, please let me know right down there in the comment section. I would much appreciate it. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.